What's up, my dolls? I hope y'all like that name I gave y'all because I'm like, why not name y'all dolls? Like, hey, my dolls, hey, my baby dolls, hey, something because it's like my name is Faye's Playhouse. So I'm like, why not name y'all dolls or baby dolls or along them lines? We gonna start somewhere. I know y'all looking at. Girl, I wanted to be bougie. I wanted to be bougie. Like, I wanted to try something different. So I'm like, why not use a microphone? Like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all fucking hear me? As y'all can tell, but before we get to this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I know do not come for me because I know I still don't have a YouTube intro, but I'm in the making of trying to get one. So do not come for me. And I'm trying to be consistent with these videos. It's kind of hard because I do work 10-hour shifts for 4 days, and I do be tired on the weekends, or I be having something planned. But I gotta start making one video a week. You know, something to start building my motivation up, like one video a week, one video every Thursday, or something. You know. So, but let's not forget we almost to 700 subscribers. So we at 694 actually. So I hope y'all love this video and just keep on watching. So as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, I moved into my own apartment and I had got a lot of questions asking, what did you do? What's your budgeting? How do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this, that, and the third? Like, and I'm like, why do I want to keep sending the same message to the random people? Like, why do I want to keep doing that? Let me make a whole YouTube video about it. Let me give y'all some tips. I'm only 18. I got my own apartment. You know, I pay $10.50 a month, and I spent $1,200 a month. That's include phone bill and light bill. So I'm like, why not put y'all on game? Like, why? I don't want to be stingy. So let me help y'all out. Let me help my babies out. Like, let me help y'all peoples out. Let me help the 18-year-olds that want to get their own place, and you know, and want something different. You know, let me help y'all out. So I wrote a little stuff on the notebook because I want this video to be at least organized, because y'all know me. Y'all know I'm never organizing my videos. So I'm like, why not just write it on a notepad? Okay, so let's just get right on to the video. First, we got game plan. Me personally, when I was still in high school as a senior, I'm like, man, I got my apartment once I graduated, but I got my apartment in July because that's where I wanted. You know, we're gonna get into that. So a game plan. So I'm like, when I was a senior in high school, I'm like, I want my own place. Like, I knew I wasn't going straight into school. I knew I was gonna take me a year off. But at the same time, I knew I still didn't want to be in my mother's house. You know, I wanted my own thing. I wanted my own freedom. I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do in my own space. Just that. So I'm like, I want my own apartments. I want my own. And then I started manifesting it. Once you start manifesting, you got to start manifesting. So I already knew what I wanted to do. If you don't know what you want to do, get that in your head. I start thinking of something you want to do. You want to get your own apartment? I want my own. Sorry, what the heck? I want my own apartment. Simple. So that was my game plan. I'm like, I want my own apartment. I gotta find me a job. Like, I gotta find me a job that's gonna pay me every week or pay some good amount of money. You know, if I can give me an apartment right after high school. You know, so that's what I did. I went to go search some jobs, and guess what I went to? Amazon. Amazon, they pay rate is good, but not so good. You know, but we do get paid every week. So it was easy for me to save the money I needed to save. So before I started to look in apartments, I had started working at Amazon when I was still, once I turned 18 as a senior, I had went right into working at Amazon. So that's when I had lost my job at Walmart, but that's a different story. So I had started working at Amazon, building my money. This is how I was doing it. I can spend money because I knew I was going to make the money back. But at that time, I knew what day I wanted to move into my apartment. I knew what time, date, month, everything I wanted to do. So let's go ahead. Let's go right with get the game plan going out. You know, going right with the game plan, like what you need to like sit there and think of, like, I don't know, like planning out stuff. Like I said, game plan. So I was already planning what day I wanted to move in, what month I wanted to move in, what time, how much. Like, I was already planning that out, you know. So once I had got that in my head, I'm like, okay, I can spend a good amount of money on the summer. Like, I'm moving in at the end of the summer. I'm like, I can spend a good amount of money. Like, I like spending money, so it's like I'm not gonna sit there and hold my pockets like I can't spend no money. But it's like, I make the money, I'm gonna get it right back. That was my mentality. But at the same time, I'm like, I cannot do that. I can't just think, oh, I'm gonna make the money and get it right. I'm gonna spend the money and make it right back. No, it's not gonna, you know, benefit you at the end of the day. That's where I messed up at. So, um, so like I said, I'm working at Amazon. I do overnights. You get paid every week. So like I said, that went along, whatever. So how did I find this apartment? So I found this apartment by looking up, or if y'all want to find apartments, search up, and this is for anybody that's from state to country, whatever. Search up 1-bedroom apartments near me, or 1-bedroom apartments in this state, or the 1-bedroom apartments in this city, or 1-bedroom apartments. Like, if you're not even looking for 1-bedroom apartment, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, a studio, so forth and so forth. Me, I searched up 1-bedroom apartments, near me, or 1-bedroom apartments in wherever I live at, or 1-bedroom apartments in whatever. So until I found the 1-bedroom, like, y'all, when I tell y'all, I was looking, like, deeply looking, like, for days and months, like, and I did not find the right apartment till, like, what, end of June? I think it was in June, because I was looking, like, I'm like, I want something I can afford. I want something that's somewhat close to my job. I want something that I feel safe, or not even feel safe, like somewhere I can just walk into my building and not have to worry about somebody attacking me. But that's anywhere. But that was me. That was me. So I'm like, I need to find me a place. So, and I didn't find the apartment I live right now until like June. So I found it. I had to pay. I think I had to pay. It was $500 for. It was $200 for the security deposit, $50 for the electric, $500 for something, and $975, which is supposed to be $9.99 for the whole thing. So, but how much I pay monthly is $10.50. Okay. So, but that's all of it. That before I even moved in, I had to pay all of that. So yes, I could have spent it out of one check, but really I couldn't. So working at Amazon, your checks would be budgeted around 6 to 7 to 9, whatever. That's if you pick up shifts. Now, me personally, I don't pick up shifts. My money stays around. I'm gonna be honest. My money stays around like 5, 6, 7, barely 8, because I don't pick up no shifts. If I work my whole shifts, it'll be 6, 7. Like my whole 10-hour shifts from 4 days, it'll be 6, 7. But if I leave early and use UPT, it'll be like 5, almost 6, or 6, just whatever. So, but me, I like to go home. I really don't like staying in 5 hours, but it's like, it's 2 more hours, but that's me. But don't do what I did. Wait till you get after you get your apartment, okay? So, working at Amazon, I know that's gonna be in budgeting. So let me just keep it. Okay, so like with the websites, apartments, so I knew what apartment I wanted to be. I know the apartment I want to be. I know what time. I know what day. I know what month. Okay? Time, date, month, everything. I knew it. I knew what I wanted to do. So once I found that apartment, I knew the month, the date. Well, I already knew the month and date before I even found me an apartment. I knew everything else, So, look it up. It's not hard to look it up. It's not hard to search 1-bedroom apartments near me, 1-bedroom apartments, whatever. Or a pair apartment that's affordable. Like if you can't afford 1050, apartments that's affordable. Simple. So that's that. So let's go right into budgeting. I know it's like, girl, you're still young. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. Me, I know I have bills before anything. My priorities come first before anything. So if I wanted a wig and my rent due, I'm going to pay my rent. If I wanted a wig and my light bill and everything else is due, I'm going to pay my light bill. If I wanted a wig and my phone bill due, I'm going to pay my phone bill. No matter how much money I got in my savings, or not in my savings, in my checking account, I have to do what I have to do first. Let's say I get paid. Let's say it's payday, and my check like six something, right? My phone bill already like $200. I'm like, can't do nothing there. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay that phone bill. I literally, out of all the months, I literally only have one free check, and that's the beginning of the month. Like that's my only free check. But I barely even do stuff with that. But just spend it on food and snacks and shit like that. But I need to start budgeting that a little better, But out of my whole little months, I only get one free check because the second check goes for phone bill and for light bill. And after that, my light bill not really nothing, but it goes for phone bill, light bill. Then after that, it's Ubers back to back to back to work. So I know y'all like, you don't have a car. How you driving? Like I just said, Ubers. I already know in mind how much my Uber is gonna be, so I can put down $180, $180, and that's gonna cover my Ubers for this week. So that means my Ubers be going there be like 19, 20, coming back be like between 20 to 30. So I can put $180 and say this is for Ubers, or damn near $200 and this is for Ubers, depending on the night. But if it's over $30, my mom gonna come pick me up, take me to work, or pick me up from work. Cause it's like, why am I spending $50 on an Uber and I live up the street? It's like 12 minutes away up the street, so it's not making sense. So that's the Ubers with no car. That's the budget with it. I already know. So budgeting with food, I don't have Link, so it's like I gotta pay out of my pocket. Me, I'm one person, and me, I barely eat. I really will only buy snacks, chips. I would eat chips for days, but when I do eat, I buy like chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni. I love me some mashed potatoes, and that's what you would see in my cabinet. All nothing but mashed potatoes. I love me some chicken, so that's what you would see in my freezer, chicken and all that. I buy me cereal, fruits, little Lunchables, little something to get me past the week until I go back. I haven't been grocery shopping in like a month, I think. It's because I don't get hungry. I'm not really a person that eats a lot of food, so I just be chilling, But when I do eat, I do have to get up and cook like I'm finna do now, But that's budgeting with the food. That's budgeting with how to get to work. Let's talk about furniture. How did I get my furniture? A lot of people ask, like, how did you get everything in one little thing? Personally, my parents, they had this furniture, and I'm like, this is cute. Velvet. It's cute. So I'm like, I'll take the furniture, whatever, cool. Yes, I do not have a TV in my living room, and it's cool. And I don't have no dresser set in my room, and it's cool. Until I build enough money, I would not begin it. Honestly. Until I get me a second job, I would not be doing that. I would not be putting up my furniture in my house because it's cool the way it is. Because it's me, I don't care. As long as I got a place to sleep, somewhere to call home, I really don't care what's in this house, honestly. So, that's that. So, I already had the furniture. I already had my bed. I already had all that. So, let's talk about budgeting. How did I, not even budgeting, how did I end up buying all my supplies I needed for my household? I went to Dollar Tree. I went to Family Dollar. Went to Walmart. Walmart's too expensive though. And I was on a budget. So I'm like, I can't be spending a whole much money because I still have to go get Ubers to work. Remember that. I still got to get Ubers to work. So me spending a lot of money, I have to make sure I had at least $180 left over if I can get Ubers to work. So, like I was saying, was I bought my little stuff like little silverwares and stuff from Dollar Tree. I bought like a whole little silverware spills everything from Walmart, or I think it was $5. I think it was from $5. I think it was $5. I bought pots and pans from Walmart. I bought like little cleaning supplies and stuff from Dollar Tree and $5. So those three stores was the main things I really went, but mostly $5 Dollar Tree because they the cheapest. So that's that. But y'all always gotta keep in mind, it's not gonna always be no nice days, no sunny days, and everything gonna not be all peaches and cream. It's gonna be some times. It's been times for me. It's been hard. Like I've been having to find ways to work because I want to overspend my money or I want to do this, that, and the third. And it's like I can't keep doing that. I'm my own person. I gotta take care of myself. So I need to stop spending my money like frivolously. So you got to keep that in mind. If you already don't have a car, then you don't. If you already have a car, you don't got to worry about Ubers. But if I had a car, I'm telling you, I would save so much money. Like I could cry. Like I would save so much money. But if you don't have a car, it's gonna be hard. It's you gonna get there. Trust me, you gonna get there. But do what you got. Deal what you got. At this point, you got a house somewhere you can walk in and out this bitch anytime. So that's really all I did from finding my own apartment. That's really all I did from building my apartment and finding it and spending it and all that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of the Playhouse, y'all. So I love y'all. Bye, my dolls.